Hello and welcome back to The Broken Doll on my YouTube channel and to my Facebook channel, The Dolly Den, and I forgot the other channel. I'll be putting it down there, down below. Oh my goodness, my brain just went dead on it. Okay, doesn't matter. If I remember it, I'm going to say it in the video here. Okay, we're mixing up flesh tone paint. You can see a lot of your paint is all around the edges here too. And there's some in the middle just as well. You just got to, it's all about stirring. That's just why I say the oil will go in. It doesn't matter if you didn't get it the first time while it was in the can. You know you're going to stir it up here. That oil is going to disappear. Now these are just jars that we have spaghetti from, you know, just from your basic store. And I just wash them out in the old dishwasher and give them a second life. So you don't have to go out buying new jars or anything like that. Just anything from your household. I go through them pretty fast. Okay, so we're getting there. We're turning into a nice light orange base, whitish orange. The white will mute it, will mute the orange. So that's typical for this, to do that. And there's still a lot of orange in there that's trying to get mixed in here. You can even see from the outside of the jar, it's changing color. I don't know if you can see that color changing, but it is changed. Okay, I don't know if this is where I need to be. It's outside. I might have to go inside my shop to make sure I'm getting the right color. I never thought about that. The sun might throw my coloring off, but we're going to go with it right now. And now I'm going to put in some burnt umber. Now remember, these colors are strong. The orange is your base. Your white and your orange is your base. But when it comes to your burnt umber, you want to be careful because you can make it too dark. You can always lighten it up with more white if you know. But this is the last of my paint, so I got to do it right. So anyways, we're going to put some brown in there. And we'll just go with that for right now. Red is your one that you want to really be careful with. Red is even stronger. So you can really disrupt the color with red. Sometimes when I'm painting, an orange streak will come through, which I didn't get mixed up in the paint. So you have to make sure, well, you try as hard as you can to get it all mixed in there, but it doesn't mean it's going to happen. And you can't, somebody said, well, do it in a smaller, and the color is small and make it that way, but I tried that one time, and my paint didn't turn out right. I got to do it like this. You find the way that you like to do things, and you got to stick with what works for you. To do it in a smaller container and mix it in a smaller container, but my colors were right off. So I find this is the way it works for me. Now for you, you might like to do something different, and if it works for you, stick to it then. What are we trying to do? We're trying to open up the doors to the doll hospitals and learn their secrets. Because you can do this in your own home just as well. Yeah, it takes a little bit of money and a little bit of time, and it does, but you can start fixing up your own dolls just as well. I don't fix dolls up outside yet. I haven't come to that just yet. Hopefully in time I will. I got 300 dolls to restore. That's why I've shut the door on that right now. And, you know, but I'm hoping that in the future I can get into that part of it. So I can't tell where my paint is. This is not working for me outside here. I should have stayed in my shop, I think, because I got better. The lighting really gives me what I need. So I'm putting just a little bit of red in, just a little. Remember, you can't take it out once it's in. And my advice is add slowly your red, because you can make your paint too pinky. So I might have to move this into the shop where I've got my light is more stable. I thought it'd be nice to be out here on a daylight today, but no can do. I don't think it's going to give me what I'm looking for. Never compare it to your skin. It's got to be doll-like flesh tone. That's what we're going for. Now I will have to thin this down with some thinner. I just don't think it's dark enough. It just looks too yeah, just a little bit on the bland side for me. I think just a titch more burnt umber would help it. You don't know what's hiding in here yet, though. I just want to make sure my burnt umber is used up in here. I'm seeing some burnt umber on the bottom here, and some orange, so let's get that mixed all in. I got orange on this side too here, so I'm really mixing in. There's some glue residue on this from the label that was on here. My hand's sticking to it, and I'm afraid I'm going to drop the jar. There we go. And I got that stickiness off. Wow, that's great. Wow. Just some paint thinner. Okay, I think I'm going to move myself into the shop, so I can see where I am before I add any more paint. I'm a little bit not wanting to go any further with this because of the lighting out here. It's disturbing the coloring of my paint. I think it's still too bland. It could use a little bit darker, but I'm too afraid to put how much I'm going to put in because I'm not in the right light. And I can see the red working. The red is coming through, and I don't think I need any more of that, but it's I want to make sure I got the orange mixed up and the burnt umber. So we're going to go into the shop. So the next time you see part 3, you're going to see that I'm in the shop, and I'll get the cat in the house in a little while here. I'm going to have to give him some more time because he'll be upset he didn't get his full time. My little Ferdinand the bull. He'll complain that it wasn't fair that he was brought in too early. Oh, there we go. I got a whole bunch of orange that just went in. There we go. Oh, that looks nice. It is getting a bit... See, I'm glad I didn't add because I can see a bit darker, but not dark enough yet. It's just just a little... I just want a little bit more, but I got to make sure that I'm in the right light. And so this underneath here, I'm getting a lot of different light coming in. Even though I'm in the shade, there's still light on this. It's just not giving me what I want. It was a little bit cloudier, but the sky's clear today. So I'm not getting a true read on my color here. It is getting close though to it. We're getting very close. So that's our next step, is to go inside the shop, and we will take it from there inside the shop. But now you can see what it means to be in the right light too. Light has everything to do with this as well when you're mixing up. So be sensitive to that when you're mixing up your paint. What kind of light you have. Is it a cloudy day? Is it a sunny day? And because all that light will make a difference on your paint too, just as well. So mixing up the color that you're looking for your project that you're working on in your doll. So just make sure that you're always stirring. Get those colors mixed in. See, I just saw a red explosion happen in here. So you want to make sure. That's why I'm not willing just to keep adding right now. You got to be patient with it. But you can see, and once I get you in the shop, you're going to see that we went from this beautiful, brilliant white to this nice, rich color. This paint is very rich. Oh, it's a beautiful color. The white is very nice and thick. And because of that, you want to thin it down a little bit, because otherwise your paint just doesn't lay properly on the wood, on the doll itself. And I got more of that sticking stuff right there. Where's my, right there. Let me get that off of there. There we go. Some of those labels are pretty good to come off in the dishwasher. Not all the time. They leave behind a sticky resolution stuff, you know, behind. Okay, so we're going to come back with part 3, which I know there's going to be several parts to this. So you got to be patient as I'm going through this here, because there's a lot to it, you know, and you want your doll to turn out proper. Now I just got some more red, so something was laying there. Sometimes I just like the paint to sit and let all those chunks settle, and then go right at it again. Going up and down like that with your brush helps. So for those that are making up their flesh tone for the first time, don't be too upset if it comes out too light, because you can always darken it with a little bit more burnt umber. So anyways, thank you for joining me. If you're passing by, again, like I always say, if you're passing by and you want to subscribe and see more, you got to hit the subscribe button and the bell. Leave a comment too. And for all my subscribers who have been with me, old, new, and in between, thank you very much. And for sticking with me here, there's a lot more yet to come of this wonderful doll, little Dopey here. He's up for painting. So anyways, he's going to look beautiful when he's done though. I've got some plans for him. So, so the next thing after this, after I'm done painting him, I have his body already washed, but it's so stained that what I need to do is sew him a new body. So we're going to be ripping his body apart, make a pattern off of it, and then sew. So anyways, lots of great stuff coming. I am really happy where we're heading off to. So thank you for joining me. Like I said, don't go too far away. I'm coming back with more. There will be probably a part 3 and a part 4 to this. So I'm taking it slow, so for those that are learning, can do this as well. I don't want you to shy away from it and think you can't do this. You can. Like I say, I have no backing in this. It's just through learning. And this is how you learn. Jump in. You got to jump into the deep waters and go for it. You know, so anyways, there we go. We're looking great. Let's get our lid on there, and I'm going to the shop next. We'll see you in a few minutes. Thanks for joining me. And we'll be coming back, like I say, really soon. Bye-bye.